Sportscenter.
Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. We got a lot of games to cover, so let's get to it. In our first game this week, we had the Chargers edge their way to a narrow 3-point win. The Bears won this contest, but will stay at the third place in the NFC North. Rod Gardner stepped it up this week and gave his team some added firepower for the win. In a long-standing NFC rivalry, we had the Rams pick up win number 7. In the Big Apple, New York, we had the Giants lose by 6 points. The incomparable Jerry Rice pulled down 100-plus receiving yards and helped his Raiders beat the Titans. Panthers, Falcons. Brian Finneran
is split out at his own 20-yard line. Probably a little safety valve across the middle. And he stutter steps. Oh, no. He has more in mind. Breaks the tackle. Let get him go. He could go all the way. One speed. Touchdown.
The Falcons win this one by the final score of 24-17. Over at Arrowhead Stadium, we had the Chiefs fall by 10 points. The Ravens erupted for 400-plus offensive yards in their victory at the RCA Dome. The Seahawks won in impressive fashion on the road and will now head home to meet the Cardinals. The Vikings won this contest but will stay at the first place in the NFC North. The Saints win yet again this week and keep their impressive streak alive. Jaguars, Packers. Byron Leftwich
surveys the defense at the 25. Extra receiver is split out. That's the tight end. Even though he's got double coverage, heads to the corner. Touchdown. What a throw.
The Jaguars go on to win this by the final score of 33-6. We had a big injury in this one, and Trey has the lowdown for us. Trey?
All right, Chris, thanks. This week had some big injuries, and we'll get to all of them. But we're going to start right here. Anthony McFarland will be out of action for a while, and that will be a huge loss for this defense. It's a broken hand, and the doctors are saying he'll be out for the rest of the regular season. There's a chance, however, they'll get him back for the playoffs. Now, on to even bigger news, as you may have already heard. Ahman Green said he knew his season was over the second he went down. And indeed, his club will need to find someone to pick up the rushing slack. So that'll do it for now. Boomer, back to you.
In a long-standing AFC rivalry, we had the Patriots pick up win number 12. In the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia, we had the Eagles put on a show and come out on top by 20. And last but not least, we had the Bengals come away victorious.
All right, Chris, thanks. Just 2 weeks to go until the playoffs arrive, and just as we do every year, we're looking at a number of interesting races as teams jockey for position. We'll start it out in the AFC. And now, checking things out over in the NFC playoff race. So that's how things shape up. Still plenty of intriguing matchups upcoming as we get closer and closer to January. So that'll do it from here. Boomer, we send it back over to you.
So with just 2 weeks to go now, still plenty to be decided before January rolls around. But first, my primetime players' game balls go out to these men, each helping their team down the stretch. That'll do it, sports fans. I'm Chris Berman, and thanks so much for joining us here in the Bristol studios. We'll see you next week right here on ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.